I don't like gourmand fragrances. No, it's not my style. When she smells like, oh my god.
One of those beast mode fragrances.
Working horse, I would say, like.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Welcome to our channel, and we would like to start with a really pleasant thing. With our congratulations to
Joan
Mercier.
Yes.
You was the first one who did what? Who predicted the top 3 of December.
Exactly.
In absolutely correct way.
Yes.
So now you will get Discovery Set. Any?
Yes, just contact us. You will get all the information under this video or the previous video, any videos actually.
Yep.
So please write down your contact information and the sample set you want to receive.
Yep. Thank you again. And there will be another, it's a giveaway or not a giveaway or competition at the end of this video. So
yes.
Watch carefully. Let's speak about best-selling fragrances in December.
In December 2024.
Yeah.
But before we start, don't forget
subscribe, like, comment,
and comment. Yes.
Yep. So we will start with our top 10. As usual, leads by Gourmand fragrances, and number 10 was
Pistachio Latte.
Pistachio Latte from Theodoros Kalotinis.
Yes.
And this one is pistachio, milky. As I said before, it really reminds me very sweet ice cream from Baskin-Robbins.
So it's very nutty as well.
Yeah, very
pistachio
nutty,
note.
sweet, creamy, even a little bit buttery for me.
Yes, I agree here, and I think it's a nuttiness to give this buttery accord.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sweet but still wearable.
Yeah, these fragrances are very not only wearable, it's also very affordable. Number 9 was
Bake by Akro.
again Gourmand again.
This one is a little bit fresher for me because it has the citrusy aspect, which is very obvious. In here, it's a lemony.
You know, today is more like a gaiac wood.
Yes, on the cap, it's like another fragrance at all.
No, it have the hint of this
Woodiness,
like creamy custard. This feeling of the pie with a citrus zest, lemon zest,
Let me just...
and a tarty feeling, but something woodsy here.
Yes, when I sprayed it, now it smells like it's supposed to smell, because from the cap, it's a new one. I think it's a new bottle.
Maybe it's sprayed once.
Maybe, yeah. It smelled really differently. It smelled like something woody and more heavy.
I think it's more on the dry down, like really beneath everything.
All this composition. Yeah, maybe. And it's interesting. It even resembles with something like Ganymede.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I saw you about gaiac wood. That's give me this feeling of Ganymede.
Yeah.
But I think it's what the people like about this fragrance. It's a gourmand. It have this almost invisible to touch, this woody part, which is here but not obvious, like in another fragrance, Blue Talisman.
Yeah.
Woody part is pretty same. You feel it, and at the same time it's something that's impossible to touch.
It's covered by the other notes, but it's still there. But you can feel it only after a while, when it's not only dried down, maybe after a while, like after, I don't know how many hours, like 5 hours, let's say, for this one?
Oh no, it's longer.
Longer?
Yeah, for Olivier Cresp creation is always a good one. It's I think 7 hours in general.
Okay, good.
So how does it smell? We already told you, it's like lemon pie, a little bit more on the creamy part than a lemon pie. On the skin though, it's a little bit more goes to the pie, but still very delicate and sophisticated. Really nice fragrance.
Okay.
I think actually a few days ago I was all day in the store, and there was a customer who come and she said, like, I don't like sweet fragrances, I don't like gourmand fragrances, no, it's not my style, I want something feminine, floral.
But I think I know the ending of the story.
And when she smelled it, she said, oh my god, and she ended up buying this perfume. Also good thing for that brand, they do miniatures of 30 ml.
Yeah, I love it. It's
really
a smaller
nice
version.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Crème Brûlée.
It's not a secret, a lot of gourmand fragrances really popular right now, and Theodoros Kalotinis fragrances have 3 positions in top 10, and this one is number 7, Crème Brûlée. Oh.
Yes, one thing I wanted to mention, that December is usually a really rich month on the fragrance which people buy, because they do that as for presents. And yeah, Theodoros Kalotinis hit 3 positions in our top 10, which is like amazing. So this one is number 8.
Yeah.
Gourmand, but not too sweet. We can smell
vanilla, coconutty.
Yes, and the pleasant thing is that it's very photorealistic about the dessert, crème brûlée.
Yep.
But at the same time, the one which is made correctly for being not too sweet, not over sweet, just a balanced, creamy dessert.
And not over sweet. So if you don't want your gourmand fragrance to smell very, very sweet, perfect way to go.
Yeah, crème brûlée is amazing, truly.
Number 7, I think also
Coffee Addict.
Yeah, also
Yes.
Theodoros Kalotinis Coffee Addict. And what is this? It's a straightforward coffee with a bit of caramel, I think even cacao here, like this kind of chocolatey feeling.
Just what I feel on my skin is more coffee, like very straightforward coffee, vanilla and caramel. And it sounds just amazing.
Another really good point of Theodoros Kalotinis is not only the price, the fragrance simple to understand. You don't feel like yourself overwhelmed with fragrance with a lot of different notes. It's pretty easygoing fragrance that's really nice to layer.
Yes, and it's usually really few notes, especially for this classical collection. It's always like 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Number 6. Exquis.
Yeah.
I know. Exquis. It's our collaboration with Jousset. I know. So some people comment. We always have this perfectly good meaning comments about pronunciation, and it's hard. Like so many languages, it's impossible. I think the best way to pronounce any name, whatever you feel comfortable for yourself, it doesn't matter. By the end of the day, they all smell different for you personally, and that means they can be pronounced different as well. We're all different, and no one judge you if you say this fragrance smell floral, for example, or not sweet for me. And no one will judge you. Why someone judge you when you say the name is not correct? It's
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the scent.
Yeah, so Exquis, maple syrup, baked pear, what else?
Meringue, ambroxan, which I feel now a lot on the cap. Yeah. Here it smells a lot like ambroxan, so makes composition a bit lighter. Caramelized pear, did you say it already?
Yep.
And it's a warm fragrance which gives you the feeling of gathering with your family together, maybe doing the dinner, or maybe it's after dinner, the dessert, right? The dessert part after cozy evening with your relatives.
Yeah. We created this fragrance with the meaning of this feeling of the warm kitchen where every family loved to gather together, share thoughts, speak about how day is going, share good positive things, negative things, everything. Like it's alive in the kitchen. So number 5, I think it's first time when we have this in our
Ganymede.
Ganymede from Marc-Antoine Barrois. I don't know what's happened and why this fragrance is not a new one on the market.
No, not at all.
I think it's 5 years or so since it was launched, and I don't understand what's happening right now. Maybe most of the people finish their bottles and start replenish because it was a gift.
Yes.
A gift season, and some people do the gift for someone you love or for yourself, replenishing bottles you love personally.
Yeah.
And Ganymede, one of these fragrances that keep you addicted to. That one is with a bit of sweat, saffron, mandarin, mineral
notes, of
mandarin
course.
here, and something metallic here.
Wood. Which one?
I think guaiaco to here.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, this fragrance is very popular in Europe though. It's still in the top charts everywhere. And all my friends, they usually ask about this fragrance. They still wear it actually everywhere in Europe. And I always reply them, it's not as popular here. Here, yeah, we do have it. Sometimes we do some sales, but it's not as obvious. Everywhere you go, you can feel Ganymede. We have much more successful fragrance on this topic, right?
I think it's just because the structure of this fragrance, it's a much more heavy one with a beast mode, and I see beast modes here is not something that people appreciate in the terms, not the beast mode how it stays on you, how it projects. That one is project everywhere.
Yeah, you think it's too much just for Canadian people? They appreciate more the others?
Yeah. Even I will share the story. Yesterday we was in a gym in the morning, and there was a guy near to Stan, and he shared the story laughing in the evening. There was a guy in the gym who worked out like close to Stan, and he said, "Wow, it smells so good." He come and ask like what the fragrance you wear. Person said, "You never believe." What was the reply? Reply was, "You sold me this fragrance."
Really?
Yeah.
And he was like, "What am I wearing? Don't you remember?" Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
And so I was like so shocked. Before that, he thought it was a lady on the other side who have this fragrance. So he asked her, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm sprayed too much. Maybe if it's bother you, I'm really sorry about that." That's our culture here. So if something even come to you to give you a compliment about the good fragrance, you say like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like
if it's too much, I didn't want to bother you."
Yeah, I didn't want to bother you. Like you feel it. So yeah.
But what was the fragrance? Did he say?
It was Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford.
Oh.
No. He said actually it's Lost Cherry, but it wasn't Lost Cherry. It was very kind of
smoky,
spicy. On Kim, it wasn't like I would never recognize it. It was something. Yeah, you can feel the quality because I was passed by and I smelled something, and for me it was something like its quality is good, something spicy and woody. I wouldn't say it's tobacco vanille because it's have a like creamy and like soury aspect for me.
Yeah, a little.
But on his skin it was like this, and it's normal because on every skin fragrance
it performs differently.
Performs differently. That's unusual for us to have something like this here. Even if you open our top 10, you will see that's really much the projecting one. From this 10, I would say 3 out of 10. Other one is more on a mild, soft manner. So I'm not sure. But
yeah, you're right. It's about culture, probably.
Yeah, the Canton Beach created a lot of different fragrances for many houses, not only for Marc-Antoine Barrois. And we have here
the next
1, 2, 3 from him as well.
Yes.
So he's really talented. Let's do number
5, I guess, or it's already 4.
4.
Okay, number 4, again, Canton Beach creation, Amouage Guidance.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is one of those beast mode fragrances.
Yeah, one of these 3 that stays long, project for, cover everything. As I said, you remind me, like, may I smell? Is it like, it has something from this, like from poutine.
From poutine? Oh yeah.
It has something from this.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of poutine. That's why I don't eat it very often. I sit somewhere next to people eating poutine. I'm not the one eating it. Okay, so the sauce.
Yeah, the sauce, the gravy.
I think maybe it's because of it's very spicy. And I guess sauce has also the inserts of the pepper, different types of pepper. Maybe that's why.
I don't know. It's for me. It's something the same feeling with this gravy, with peppery, something creamy inside.
It's intense. Yeah, for the guidance, I'm curious to see how people describe it as a sweet fragrance. Yes, it has pears inside, which we don't feel a lot, right? We feel more the part of woodsy, spicy, and especially on my skin, it performs always the same way. Even like the next day, I can still feel the peppery and woodsy part.
Yeah.
It never transforms into something fruity, floral, subtle, or soft.
Yeah.
No, it's always sharp, and very punchy fragrance for me. But I understand that maybe in Europe, right, or in the warmer weather, it performs differently. Yeah, and it's a very, like, as I remember, it has so many different notes in the pyramid. So, yeah, it's possible that we don't feel apart.
Some people can smell this sweet, but it depends how you perceive the fragrance, how you feel it. Let's move to number 3.
And this is, of course, Cirque du Soleil.
Yay!
It's one of the most popular creations of 2024, I think.
Yeah. Well, even though it was launched in a summer, but become popular
later a little bit.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 months after it was launched.
Yeah.
And still very, very, very successful fragrance. People like it, even though it's very gourmand. And notes here with the apple and buttery popcorn. The buttery popcorn is something that most of people hesitate to have as a fragrance. Musky and vanilla dry down, but
yeah, it has also the floral part, which you cannot really identify, but I think that's why it makes the composition a little bit lighter. It's not as deep and thick on the sweetness, you know, with the apple freshness in the beginning, and then with the floral bouquet, like a little hint of florals. It just makes it more complex and easier to perceive. So that's why I think it's very popular.
Number 2.
It's also Quentin Biche creation.
Bois Imperial. And as you can see, it's a little bit different bottle.
The design is different, yeah.
They started to change in design to make it, even though it's not very luxurious by price, to make it look even better, even more luxurious as you have.
Like the sticker now, not the sticker, what's the name? Label. The label now is like a canvas. It was the simple one before, I think, just the paper. So yeah, it's really textile, so you can feel it with your fingers.
A lot of things was added to the design, but juice is still the same.
For sure.
Basil, wood, and vetiver. A lot of vetiver, which have a little bit of citrusy vibes.
Yeah, very fresh, unisex, everyday, office,
appealing, everywhere like
fragrance.
Yeah, so that fragrance, even though it's Quentin Biche, even though it's very popular, I wouldn't say it's a beast mode. It's a really good working horse. I would say, like,
that's true.
Mass appealing again, and I think more on a safe way with the fragrance and then with the price tag, with everything. Really, really good one. Fresh, woody fragrance. And number 1,
of course,
still and always, Bianco Latte from Giardini di Toscana. Still very creamy, still very milky, honey.
Very beast mode as well. This is also one of those fragrances in our top 10 which projects a lot. And I think it's also helped the hype, because when people wear it, other people ask those people, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
And the name is easy, like Bianco Latte. It actually captures in your memory fast. So I think it's, they worked hard on creating this masterpiece, and it becomes just spread all over the world.
Yeah, very viral on all social networks. I think, unfortunately, the time for gourmand fragrances are over.
Oh yeah?
I see this trend on the TikTok that everyone speaks that's all.
We're fed over.
Yeah, it's just vanilla. Too much of vanilla at the moment. And I can see it even in the sales. People are trying to explore something else. And most people, I don't know why, what I can see now, moving more to the freshies. Try to have some fresh vibes. I'm not sure. Tell us your opinion about it. How would you think? Are we tired of vanilla or not? Or we still want more vanilla? Even more? Or it's time to find something else? I think it's time to explore something different.
For me, vanilla was never the note I was craving for. I have, I think, one fragrance and I never actually take it. It's just standing there in my drawer.
Yeah.
So that's why I agree here with you. We need something more interesting, maybe florals with different aspects, sweet florals, fresh florals, and the others.
Yep. True.
Let's talk about the giveaway again.
Yeah.
Right?
So we are willing to give you one discovery set of your choice of what we produce here in Parfum Exquis. And it's pretty simple for you to participate. Write down your prediction of 3 best-selling fragrances, number 1, number 2, number 3, for January. As soon as January will be done, we will check, and first who find out 1 to 3 will receive a
gift.
A gift full of discoveries.
Yes, thank you for the one who are still here at the end of the video.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
And see you soon. Stay fragrant.
Bye.
Bye.